As a young child, I remember the telephone in my house. It used to sit on top of one chest of drawers in the living room, and short of putting a burglary proof around it, nobody could touch it. So when telephone calls would come, you book the call a week in advance through PNT, right? And then you know you're going to get a call, you're going to get a dial tone at so time, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And everybody in the house is told that the dial tone is going to come at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. When anybody hears that phone go, crrrring, heaven help you if you touch that phone, because the call is coming for your dad, and he's the only one who's allowed to, or your mom, the only person allowed to lift that thing up. Because if you miss that call, you have to wait another week before you can get dial tone to call out. I know it sounds ridiculous to everybody in this hall, but anybody who has, I've seen some people with some gray hair, they must have experienced it as children, right? So think forward to today. This was like 30 years ago, up to 30 years ago. In fact, up until 15 years ago, this was the reality for most of Nigeria. We should never ever forget this transition, and that's the best way to understand the digital economy, that we did a transition only 15 years ago. We did a transition from 400,000 telephone lines and 200,000 mobile phone lines to 120 million active GSM phones today. It is inconceivable. We broke a record as a country in that swing from analog telephony to mobile, driven by digital systems.